Hi. So today I will discuss about blending in Tableau. So what is blending? Blending is an option in Tableau which lets us work with two different data sources at a time. So when you use blending option, in the background it automatically operates like a left join. Okay. And when we are working with blending, it works on a sheet by sheet basis. For example, if a common field changes in every sheet in your workbook, then you can use blending option. That comes very handy in that situation. And what happens in the background is that when you are using a blending option, Tableau sends two different queries to two different data sources, and after that it aggregates the data and creates the same view. While you are using blending, the first data source that you choose, that becomes the primary data source, and next data source onwards, that becomes your secondary data source. Primary data source is blue tick marked and secondary is marked as orange tick mark. Okay. When you are using a blending option, what you are doing is, basically is you are taking the primary data source and also you are using the secondary data source to add the additional data. So that is why I said in the beginning that it uses a left join concept to combine the data set. There is also a demerit that due to the left join, there may be some missing data in the table. And in that situation, when there is a missing data, it will represent as null or blank. And in the cases where the fields will be having multiple values, it will display as asterisk symbol in that particular cell. Also, one interesting thing about blending is that uh, blending can happen automatically. Tableau can automatically detect the common field and create a link, but you can also do it manually. Manually also, you can go to the data option and click on the edit relationship, and as per your convenience, you can select the common field. Apart from that, what you can do is you can change the name of a particular field in the secondary data source, so that Tableau will understand that we want to create the relationship between these two common field, and it will automatically create a relationship. So it will be so what are the limitations in data blending? One of the limitations is that blended data cannot be published as one unit. If you have to publish it, then you have to publish each data source in the same server, and then you can blend it. Another another limitation in data blending is that uh, the secondary data source that you are using, aggregation we always have to use for the from the secondary data source while using the calculations. Third limitation is that if you are using a cube data source, okay, then it must be the primary data source always, otherwise it will not work. Thank you.